So I guess moving forward into when did you find out that you were the recipient of the Willie O'Ree Award?
Well, I found out that I was nominated, and big thanks to Gareth McDonald, Communications with Hockey Nova Scotia, also the play-by-play announcer for the Mooseheads. He nominated me, and unbeknownst to me, he nominated me. And suddenly I got this telephone call several months ago from the NHL indicating that I was one of the finalists for the Willie O'Ree Community Hero Award, and it truly blew my mind. It was a complete surprise to me. And then I received a call a few days ago from the NHL indicating to me that they wanted to film the announcement of who was going to win the award. And I was excited by that. And included in the Canadian finalists was myself, Sororia Tinker, who plays with the Toronto Six professional women's hockey team, and Derek Klein from an Indigenous community in Saskatchewan, who built an enormous facility to play hockey rink out there. And we got the call. We were all online, and Jeff Scott of the NHL asked us a few questions, why we were deserving of the award, and then he announced myself as the winner. And it was like a dream. It's like I never heard my name, so I didn't react right away, but it soon sunk in, and I was absolutely elated.
That's incredible. Was there a part of you that was, I guess, grateful, or was there a part of you that was almost like not embarrassed, but just like, I don't want the attention, I just do this for the good of my heart? Like, how does that work in your head?
Yeah, the first thing I thought about was all those volunteers over the years, particularly in the hockey sphere, that has helped me build diversity into this game, and I thought about them. I also thought about some individuals that I had the fortune of connecting with over the last couple of years because of my platform at Hockey Nova Scotia. And notably, I thought about John Paris Jr., who I have a great relationship with now. I thought about Bill Riley, the third black to play in the NHL, first African Nova Scotian to play in the NHL. I thought about Art Dorrington. He's a black player out of Truro, who signed the very first black professional contract in hockey. A lot of people don't know his history. And of course, Willie O'Ree. So those are the names that kind of ran through my head when they announced me as the winner. And it was an incredible experience.
Have you ever had a conversation with Willie?
I have. In fact, I took my youngest son, Jade, when he was younger, to a conference at St. Mary's University, and Mr. O'Ree was present at that conference along with the St. Mary's All Black Line. They were celebrating the history of that accomplishment, and Mr. O'Ree signed my son's T-shirt, which his mom accidentally threw out several years later. But he was fortunate enough to get an autographed Willie O'Ree card a couple of years later, and he has it actually in his bedroom as we speak, displayed in his bookshelf. So I had an opportunity to meet Mr. O'Ree briefly, but I hope I get an opportunity to meet him in Nashville during the NHL Awards this June, later this month.
You're going?
Yes.
Wow.
Part of the award is that they fly myself and family down to Nashville, Tennessee. I've never been, where the NHL awards are taking place, as well as the NHL draft. So my family gets an opportunity to attend the NHL awards. I don't know what they have in store for me there, whether they'll bring me up on stage with the American winner, which will be announced on that day.
The 26th.
On the 26th of June. And then a couple of days later, I head over to the NHL draft, and then I get to see Connor Bedard drafted, which is going to be quite exciting, and it's going to blow my boys' minds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like going into those situations, you don't want to know too much. You just want to let it happen to you. You don't want an itinerary. Just like, what are we doing now, you know?
Yeah, and
just go with the flow.
And I think the NHL have some experience with that, because they haven't told me much so far. They just gave me the invite and told me to book my tickets, and so we're good to go.